if it's crooked or not, so if it is, just act like it isn't. Okay, are you gonna come on my lap? Of course you are. So, hey guys, welcome to this video. You need to be quiet. Quiet on set, bro. Quiet on set. So, no, for real, bro. Like, you need to... So, welcome to another reading vlog. I did a reading vlog a few months ago for Happy Place by Emily Henry. So this is only my second reading vlog, I think, on my channel. And it's gonna be kind of different than just like a normal, like, I'm reading this book and like it's not gonna be focusing on the book aspect, it's gonna be focusing on how fast I can read this book. Because I had this idea a few days ago. So I feel like I've been falling behind on my summer reading. I just like haven't been reading as many books as I plan to. So I'm like, I wonder if I can read one book in a day, which for some people might be like, yeah, like that's so easy, but I'm a slow reader. So as I say in every video, I swear to God, that's kind of like a challenge for me, and I think I really want to do it. I've always wanted to just like sit down and read one book in a whole day. So I have the day off today and I figured it would be a good day to do this challenge. I just don't know exactly which book I'm gonna do. I think I want to do a thriller, so this is one of my options. The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I just got this the other day actually. Because I feel like a thriller, ooh, the print is kind of small though. We'll see. Because I feel like with a thriller, it'll keep me like hooked and keep me like actually wanting to read versus like, I don't know, even, cause like even if I love a book, but it's like a rom-com or romance, whatever, I get like sick of just like sitting down and reading it for like a whole day, if that makes sense. So I feel like in a thriller, you want to just like keep wanting to know what's gonna happen. So this will keep me like reading. Otherwise, I feel like that's like the shortest book that I have. I feel like I really want to read Every Summer After, but I just finished Love in Other Words last night, and everyone says not to read those two back to back because they're so similar. So I definitely want to wait a second before I dive into that one. So I'm gonna look at Kindle real quick. I got a Kindle, by the way, guys. I don't know if I posted that on here yet. I posted it on my Bookstagram. Let me check out my library on here, because that one book, Done and Dusted, everyone's talking about. Okay, I didn't mean to open it. I hate when I accidentally open. It's only letting me look at location. Okay, well, I can't really tell. I think it's like 200 pages in paper, but not 200, but like 200 something pages in paperback. So I feel like that could be a good, because reading on my Kindle, then I can like, it tells you how much hours left you have of the book. So I feel like that would be really helpful to plan out my day. But I think I kind of already decided before I even started this. I think I'm gonna stick with this because I need a thriller too. I haven't read one in a hot second. I'm just now opening it, like the words are really tiny. We're gonna read The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager today. And hopefully I can sleep at night. Hopefully it's not that. Because some thrillers get kind of scary, if I'm being honest. Let's go make some coffee and read a book today. One thing I forgot to mention was, obviously I want to finish this book like today, as in before I even like go to sleep tonight. But since I'm technically giving myself a day, I guess if I finish it by the time, like if I started at 11 today, as long as I finish it by 11 tomorrow, I think I'll allow it. We'll try to get it in. Ready, Oscar? Think we can do it? He ain't looking up here. This is my spot for the day. They're doing like construction or something outside, so I can't really go out there and read until they're gone. But I'll probably try to do that later because I can't just like sit in one spot and read a book. I need to move. Got my energy choice of the day, little bubbler energy drink. I know I said I was gonna make coffee, but I got too lazy, so we're going with this. Plus I just want to start reading. It's 10:51, so we'll just say like 11. We'll say I started at 11. How many pages is this book? 349. I always almost spoil something for myself when I do that. Okay, 349. That's not bad. Okay, let's start it. I already know what the dedication or whatever is. Not dedication, but like there's like, I was flipping through, there's like some of these pictures throughout the whole book. That's so pretty. Anyways, House Across the Lake. I didn't tell you guys what it's about. I will in 1 second. I think he did it, but I just can't prove it. Taylor Swift. So true. Like, I'm so excited about that. It's about, so this girl goes to her family's lake house. Oh yeah, and she watches the couple that lives across the lake. And the woman that lives in the house across the lake vanishes, and the main character is like, is trying to figure out what happened, I think. That's what it seems like. Okay, let's start it. hasn't been an hour yet, but I wanted to hop on here and say I kind of wish I would have saved this book for the fall time because it's like mid-October and it's in Vermont. It's like, I feel like it's a really fall setting, so kind of wish I would have saved it, but I'm just, it's already so good. Like, I'm excited to read it. So I will say that, like, if you're planning to like save this for a certain time, read it in the fall time. A little bit over an hour in. I'm only about 40 pages in because I did stop to eat breakfast. And even though it was like 11:30, I woke up way later than I wanted to. But when does that not happen? I always wake up later than I want to, especially when I'm filming a video. Reading always just puts me to sleep if I'm tired, even just the littlest bit, so I'm really trying to just stay awake. I really want to do my nails because I got these the other day and they're really cute. They're like, you can't really tell, but they're really cute, so I might take a break and do those sometime soon. Because like at first I thought the lines, I don't know if you can really see them, but there's like dark lines you can see. I thought those were chapters at first, and there's like two really thick ones at the beginning, but they're just like, it's a then and now type of book, and that's what it's like separating. So I really just want to finish the then, because I'm in like a really thick chunk of like, you know, then. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I wish thrillers, because I feel like a lot of thrillers do that where they'll tell it, the book will start at the end, like it'll start with the dead body or the whatever, and then it'll be like go back and tell you everything that happened. I don't know, like I get that, and it like keeps you like thinking, but at the same time it's like I wish it would just start from the beginning. I don't know, I guess it also, you can piece it together. I don't know. It's not like I'm complaining. This book is really good so far. I'm kind of in a big chunk of just like the main character telling her backstory. I just remembered, okay, if you can hear the noise in the back, just ignore that. I just remembered I finally got my hands on a copy of Fourth Wing. If you know, you know, that's been like the most hyped up book on like BookTube, Book Talk, everywhere I've seen. Everyone raves about it and loves it. It's like this fantasy book about like dragons. I'm not even 100% sure what it's about, but everyone loves it, and it's been sold out everywhere, and Target finally got it back in stock, so I ordered it. I had like notifications on for when it came back in stock, so I ordered it, and it's getting here tomorrow. So let me know if you want a reading vlog on that. I'm gonna stop rambling, and actually I'm never gonna finish this book at this rate. I need to read. Coming at you with a little update. I'm really not that much farther ahead. I think I really screwed myself over by picking a book that it's like the pages, it's just so dense. Like, look at all that. Going from Love in Other Words to like this, the font, I don't know why I'm like, I know I keep going on about like how small the words are, but I think that's why it's taking me so long to get through this, just this little amount. It's so dense. It's good though. It's really good. Like, we're starting to get, I think, you know, into it more and stuff. I'm just like not reading as fast as I thought, and I'm like really losing hope that I'm gonna be able to finish this by tonight, because it's past 1 p.m. It's almost 2 p.m. and this is how far. I just really wanted to like read one book in a whole day this summer, so maybe I'll keep trying at this. Maybe this will be like a series on my channel, like, can I finish this book in a day? And then that'll challenge me to like actually get through books, because I haven't been this summer. So, you know, maybe one day we'll finally find a book that I can finish in one day, but we'll see. Okay guys, as you can tell, it's not the next day. I don't think I recorded anything last night. I like don't remember because I was so tired. I stayed up really late, like kind of accidentally trying to finish this. I'm so close. I really thought I was gonna finish it last night. I was like, oh my god, wait, like even after the rough start this morning, like, because once you get into it, it like it moves way faster. It was just like the whole setting up the story and like the background at the beginning that like really made me read it really slow, and now I'm like in the thick of it, like I'm in it, like things are happening, it's going crazy. I will say it's not the type of thriller, but like the storyline took a turn where I didn't expect it to. Like, I don't want to give anything away, but it just, if you've read this book, you know it's like you don't expect it to be this thing. I don't know how to explain it without giving it away, but yeah, page 270 of like 340 something. So I will definitely finish it today. Like really, I'm just gonna go downstairs and read until I'm done. It is 10:30 though, so I don't know if I'll finish it in the next half hour, which is what I said yesterday. Like, I started it at like 11 yesterday. finally done. Finally, as if I didn't just start this yesterday. Okay, I just finished. It's 3 p.m. So I failed the reading a whole book in one day challenge. It wasn't even really supposed to be a challenge, but anyways, let me change this camera angle. I'd say my rating, I would probably rate this 5 stars. Because, okay, first of all, it doesn't take too much for a book to be a 5-star for me, but I've started to like really be more critical with my book ratings in this past year, so definitely don't have as many 5 stars this year as I did last year, but I'd say this is a 5-star for being, you know, what it is. I read it in, I just calculated it in about 28 hours, which is probably the fastest I've ever read a book, coming from a slow reader, so maybe I'll try to beat my record in another reading vlog sometime soon. But it was really good. I loved the main character. I definitely did not guess at all what was going to happen. Like I had this thought in my head like, okay, I think this is how it's gonna go, and it didn't, which for me is good, especially when reading a thriller, because it's like you don't want to be able to guess what's gonna happen, because then that just makes it too easy and not as like exciting to read. I feel like go follow me on Goodreads if you want to see my reading updates in real time. I also have a Bookstagram called Eden's Readings if you want to go follow that, where I also kind of update reading and ratings in real time as well. So I'm gonna go add this to my shelf. Another book knocked off my TBR. Very proud of it. I still have all those books to read, and this one, and Court and Mist of Fury. So it's gonna be a while, and I have another book coming in the mail today. It's a constant cycle. I love reading, and it's fun to collect books, I feel like. That's all from me for this video, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week for another one. Bye.